much for coming to another video with me. I greatly appreciate it. So if you do not know, my name is Nicole. I'm the founder and editor-in-chief of Epifaniana. It is a lifestyle magazine. The link is in the description below. So we talk about life, basically. You know, I interview a lot of different women, style, travel, all that good stuff. You know, I talk about career advice and self-care. But here on YouTube, we do book reviews and beauty product reviews. Again, everything in a woman's life. So I'm really excited because this summer I've been picking up my reading. I don't know if you guys saw like my last videos. I've been sort of slacking on my reading just because I got busy, but I've been really lucky to come across some really engaging books that have kept me going. So here is my sweet and simple book review. Oh, first though, new mugs. I gotta figure out how I want to give these away. So I just put water in here. But I like it. Alright. Let's get started. So this book is a memoir by Anna Kendrick, the actress, if you do not know. So, you know, Pitch Perfect, which is like one of my niece's like favorite movie. They really adore that movie. And then also Up in the Air, which is one of her like serious roles. I don't know, I just really enjoy her acting. So when I saw this book and I saw the title and I was like, okay, I'll pick it up. So it's Scrappy Little Nobody. And look, I don't know if you guys can see, but this is like a picture of her when she was a kid. So funny. Now, at first, I was like, why does she write a memoir? She's still pretty young, and you know, she's still pretty early in her career. Usually people write memoirs when they've done like 80 films or something, you know, like they're older, they lived. So I thought, like, this is odd, she's writing a memoir. And then I was like, well, is it gonna be like a how-to book of how to become an actress? I was just intrigued by it. So from the second I started reading it, I was like giggling to myself. She is just so honest about her insecurities, her faults, and she just tells you her life. And you know, it just happens to be that her job is acting. So yes, she's going to mention actors and actresses and directors and film set because that is her life. Now, the book starts off with her growing up in Maine, and she talks about how much she adored her older brother. She was sort of like this little, you know, the little sister to the cool older brother in her eyes. And also, she had a very, like, real, like, childhood. You know how some actors and actresses try to be like, oh, you know, I played cool on screen, but really I was like a nerd. Or they try to be like they were super wild. I felt like she lived just like a normal like life. She did crazy things, but she wasn't extreme. So her and her brother, you know, at a young age of like 15, would go to raves, you know, and you know, she's smoked weed, she drinks. She did coke once, she put it on her teeth, she didn't really like it. But she talks about it and sort of just like, this is what happened. Like, it's just not a big deal, which I appreciate because that's what life is. Like, everyone does a little bit of crazy stuff, and you know, for the most part, you don't go overboard. So that's what I like about it. And then it talks about her early life in the theater. I didn't know she started out in the theater, but I'm starting to realize a lot of actors and actresses start out in some form of theater. So she started out in theater and, you know, working. Can you imagine, like, you're in middle school and you're working on Broadway and then you have to go to class? Like, it's just, that's so crazy because it was two different lives. And then it goes into like her moving to LA, you know, this struggling the first couple of years, and then talking about like working on different sets and different directors. Again, she talks a lot about her personal life, so all the insecurities that young women have when they're in their 20s, all the stupid games you play with like boys, and all the shit you tell yourself, and all the things like I don't know, I'm 31, and so a lot of the things she was talking about, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember doing that in my 20s. You're just so like insecure and you just do stupid shit, and it's like, why did you do that? So talks about that. But what I also liked about it is like her job again is to be an actress. She's an actress. And so it talks about the crazy scheduling that goes with it. So trying to, filming two like films at the same time, or shooting two films at the same time because you really, really want to work with a certain actor. And even though everyone's like, oh, that's gonna be too much, you're doing it because it's your passion. Or, having to leave an award show right afterwards because you're filming another movie. Like, you don't even get to enjoy it. It's amazing. Like, we watch these award shows, guys, the stuff people have to do to get ready for those award shows, and just like the chaos of it, it's not very fun. Like, it seems like once you're there, it just seems like it's quite chaotic. So she just talks about that. And so you don't leave the book thinking, oh damn, I wish I was an actress, or her life is so glamorous, all this good stuff. You leave the book thinking that is Anna's life. Like, that is, it's be like if you had a best friend who happened to be an actress or an actor and came home for the weekend and was just chilling on your couch, watching Netflix with you and eating all your ice cream, which she likes to do, by the way, and was just telling you about her job, and her job just happens to be acting. That's how it is. So it's a great memoir. I'm excited to see, like, 30 years from now, if she writes like another one with the same like humor and sass. So I strongly suggest picking up this book. It's funny, it's light, it makes you appreciate the chaos that some of these actors and actresses have to go through for their career. And that's pretty much it. So come back next week. Remember to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys all very soon.